Hello, everybody. I'm Moo,
And I am Fuji.
and we just watched Peter Pan.
I really love Peter Pan.
It's good stuff.
I've been saying that about all of these, truthfully.
But we haven't gotten to the ones that I personally dislike yet.
That's true. That's true. Peter Pan was one that I watched a ton when I was a kid, and when I was a kid, it was less culturally insensitive to watch things like that.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Oh, it was extremely culturally insensitive.
Oh hell yeah, it was. It's so culturally insensitive.
It's kind of like, oof.
And the worst part is, like, you can't just cut it out.
No.
Because that would, like, a whole chunk of the movie would be gone.
Yeah, that's a lot of the movie. And I mean, to be fair, that's a lot of the book too.
Yes, it is.
And they do, put in their notes, forwards, and things at the beginning that are like, this is, when this was written, this is how it was, and this is what people thought, and it doesn't mean that it's okay.
Yeah, it's
but
pretty
it is
bad.
It's very bad.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it could have been worse. At least they didn't die. I can't believe that's a standard I have to have.
It could have been worse.
Yeah.
It could have been Pan.
You're right, it could have been fucking Pan. So we've watched Pan a while ago, but
Pan actually, I think, was one of the things that started this, like, hey, we should watch Peter Pan, and then, hey, we should watch all the Disney canon.
Yeah, we should, because Pan was so terrible.
Pan was not good. And I will be forward that the thing that I like the most is the book.
The book's good, yeah.
I like the book. There were a lot of things about the book that I think couldn't be done well in film. Part of it is how young Peter is actually supposed to be in the book.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's very, very young in that. And then his origins are messed up, and everything is messed up about him.
It's Peter, of course it is.
I mean, it's like, childhood is innocent and cruel.
Yes, it is, and Peter is forever a child.
And I think, some of it comes across in the movie, but he's aged up in the movie, and it just makes him kind of seem like a dick.
He looks like he's around Wendy's age in the Disney movie.
And Wendy's 12-ish.
Maybe 12, at the oldest she's 12.
Yeah.
At the youngest maybe 11, but I don't think she's any younger than that. Because in the movie they're just like, oh, she's growing up, as in she's getting close to puberty, I'm guessing, or adulthood, or whatever they consider it. What do they consider in the Edwardian period, IEK?
I'm not an expert on the Edwardian period.
Neither am I. And, so this movie's good. It holds up pretty well, besides the
oof part.
Besides the culturally insensitive Native Americans.
It was much more slapstick than I remembered, and I'm a huge sucker for slapstick comedy, so...
Get wrecked, Captain Hook.
I was crying. I was laughing so hard.
I also forgot how slapsticky this got, and how slapsticky Hook himself is. He's not super intimidating as a villain, really.
Not really.
I mean, I guess it's the point. It's Neverland. It's supposed to be kind of woohoo. But then I think of Pan, and I'm like, oh, the good-looking Captain Hook who had the accent of, how did I put it when we watched it? It was like Bert from Mary Poppins, and like Dick Van Dyke's regular voice. Mushed into a blender and made really awful.
I mean, the thing I remember most about Pan is suddenly Nirvana.
Oh my god, they could not decide if it was a musical or not. They were like, guys, should it be a musical? No, we're just gonna have 2 songs.
That was weird.
The Pixie BB guns. And no, I think the worst part for characterization of Peter in that movie was there's a part where they like tell Peter to lie, and Peter goes, I don't ever lie. If you know anything about Peter Pan, like, at all, you know very well that's not true.
Well, but it's the funny part, because Peter, in his, original sort of canon, is young enough where his lies, he believes what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like, very young children tell lies because they don't know the difference yet. Like, the things that are in their head are true.
Yeah, exactly.
And, like, it's really hard to capture that, with child actors, because they have to be a certain age to be efficient actors.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I think the Disney movie does a really good job. I mean, I think they have a lighter portrayal of Peter as a whole, to make him a
I
bit
think
more family-friendly.
everything had a little lighter portrayal in this one.
Yeah, it really did. Like, pretty much, which makes sense. I mean, Disney does that kind of thing all the time. I don't think it's for the bad thing of this movie, though.
No, no, it's not bad.
Yeah. Also, there were more songs in this movie than I remember there being. It's like I knew like the songs like all of the songs that the Native American culturally insensitive Native Americans sing.
Culturally insensitive songs.
Culturally insensitive songs. I remember the Following the Leader.
Second Star to the Right.
I remember Second Star to the Right, but I never remember the fucking words.
Okay, and now that I've heard the deleted lyrics to Never Smile at a Crocodile, I can't unhear it.
Me neither. I just
That's a great piece of music.
Also, Crocodile, best character.
Crocodile is the best character.
The most unproblematic character is the Crocodile.
Least problematic character is Crocodile.
TikTok, which I still think it's really weird that in Return to Neverland, the sequel, the DVD, I think I got a theater release of it. The sequel, they replaced the crocodile with an octopus, and there was no reason to replace it with an octopus. Like, it does the same exact thing. It's just an octopus.
I can't remember if there was an octopus in Peter and the Starcatchers or not.
I don't think there was.
There was something like that.
I think it was a squid. Was it a squid?
Yeah, it might have been a squid.
I think it was a squid.
Peter and the Starcatchers is really good.
Oh yeah, if you want to give those book series a go, give it a go. It's pretty interesting. I haven't read them in a long time.
Best Peter Pan sequel is definitely Hook.
Hell yeah, Hook. Some people like it, some people don't.
I like it.
I like it personally.
I like it.
It scared the crap out of me when I was a kid, though. I could not. It's creeped me out too much, I think, and I didn't watch it. But when I got older, I took a liking to it. It's a charming movie. I can see why some people would be annoyed by the small children. Like, there's a lot of them and a lot of shouting. Peter Pan! Oh my god! But then there's Rufio! Rufio! Everyone loves Rufio.
Everyone loves Rufio.
Rufio's not in this movie. 75 out of 20. I don't know what that score is supposed to be.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm just laughing at in fact, I messed up my words again.
Oh man.
I
think we're still recovering from we were both sitting back on the couch for like a solid 5 minutes going, oof. Oh, at the cultural insensitivity.
Oh my god, yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, the good news is it doesn't last super long, at least.
It reminds me of, I have an early edition of Mary Poppins with the unedited chapter where they go around the world and they meet,
Show this to me.
Because you had the animal version.
I did have the animal version.
And I grew up reading, it was my mom's copy that she got in Singapore. I think it was Singapore. And it was like the early British edition and it had the actual people. And I think I have like an edition that's not the original edition, because I think it's been edited down from how super offensive it was before to like mildly offensive, and then it got nuked to animals. So
yeah, it did get nuked to animals. I like read the passages, so you're just sitting there going, what? At least that author, P.L. Travers, she managed to stay alive long enough to edit her books.
Yeah,
so there's that at least.
And anyway,
Dan Barry didn't.
It's just it was different. Things were different then.
Yeah, people had different ideas. Also, internet did not exist.
Oh, internet, yeah.
You have no excuse now. You can Google it.
And I mean, it's a sort of thing where it's like, if I have kids, like, I don't know, like, how I would approach, showing this movie to my kids. Like, it's hard to explain that. It's like, well, people thought this way a long time ago, and, it's not okay.
I guess maybe the best way to, like, tell kids is, like, to make them know that that's not what Native American people are like, or were like, at all.
Right.
It's an exaggerated depiction that is considered offensive. So I don't know how the simplistic way to tell kids that, but I think if you give them the idea that that's not what they're really like, they could work it out on their own. Because it's one of those things that you kind of just have to learn over time.
Over time, yeah. And I mean, like in my case, it was a little different because I'm Asian and I've seen all kinds of Asian depictions in media, and that's something that I grew up with too, and it's
I'm white, it doesn't work. I realized that when I got older and I learned about Native American culture, and then I looked back at Peter Pan and I was like, oh my. you didn't think about that when you were a kid. Plus I grew up on Pocahontas, which is it's better in its own way. But I did notice the difference because I'm like, it doesn't match up with Pocahontas. Because it came out when I was little. Like, it was a big deal when I was a really little kid. I had Pocahontas everything. I had a Pocahontas birthday cake. We'll talk about more about Pocahontas when we get to Pocahontas, though.
Man, everyone told me that I look like Pocahontas, and I'm like,
You do not look like Pocahontas.
she has long black hair. I have long black hair.
Therefore, you're Pocahontas.
Yeah, I'm Native American, apparently.
Well, no, you're more like what they did with Pocahontas' design, which smush a bunch of models into a blender.
Yeah.
And come out.
I mean, I am mixed Asian, so.
You are mixed Pocahontas.
That was the number one thing I was glad about when Mulan came out was people stopped telling me I look like
God
Pocahontas.
damn it. I don't know where that compares. Black hair equal you Pocahontas. I'm a little delirious, I think.
Okay, we're at 10 minutes. We're at 10 minutes. Last thoughts on Peter Pan.
Peter Pan's a good movie. Go ahead and watch it if you have fond memories of it, because you'll probably still enjoy it, even if it's got that stuff in it, more or less. If you're offended by that movie, I totally understand. Like,
it's offensive.
It's offensive.
It
I
is
totally
offensive.
get it. Like, don't if it really bothers you, don't do it. Then it's fine. You'll be
It's-
okay. Our next movie is Lady and the Tramp,
Yes.
which I'm really excited about.
Dogs.
Dogs. I'm so
You
excited.
can't be too offended by dogs.
Dogs are not offensive.
Oh wait, but there's the cats.
Oh wait, no. Oh no, wait. Fuck. I guess dogs aren't offensive.
dogs are not offensive. Oh, we haven't got to Aristocats yet either.
I guess cats are offensive.
Cats are offensive.
Dogs are not. Oh god.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll see you then.